Welcome to another episode of Sex in San Francisco. In this show, we bring very interesting guests and we talk about sex, we talk about San Francisco, and we talk about other important things of life. So we have Evelyn today with us. Evelyn, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic, thank you.
Where were you born, Evelyn?
I was born in Sacramento.
How was it growing up in Sacramento?
I had a wonderful childhood. I was exposed to a lot of different elements, and my parents allowed me to make choices, and I had a lot of freedom to meet people of all different levels. Mm-hmm. But some of them I didn't tell them. I sort of like traveled throughout the city and meet people. Because I was always very curious. I've always been fascinated with older people. Although one of my first experience, my parents used to have guests visit us in the summertime. And when they come and visit us, they're like older people. They're like my parents' relatives. So when they leave, I would do charades. I would do imitations of them. I love to act. It just came naturally.
Yeah.
And then I went to Woolworths. I met this woman. Her name was Clara. She said, "You can call me Grandma Clara." I go, "Fantastic." She goes, "Would you like to have lunch with me one day?" I said, "Sure, I will." So I met her again. We made arrangements, and I had lunch with her at Woolworths. We were sitting there interacting, and I always love older people, and I can't imagine me being old someday because I was so young.
How old were you?
I was probably about maybe 11 years old. 12.
11 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we had lunch. I remember I love eating turkey with mashed potatoes, cranberry. So what else was there? Beans, string beans, mashed potatoes. And that's what I had. It was like a lunch. And then there was a man that sat across the counter. We're sitting at the counter at Woolworths. And he caught my attention. So I looked at him. He had all this makeup on his face, like a geisha girl with white powder.
Wow.
And he had a briefcase on the floor. And I looked at him, and he's male. He wore makeup. And I thought that was kind of odd, but I didn't make any judgments, but I just wanted to study him. Because I'm very observant in general, I am. So I watched him, and he was like really into his makeup, his briefcase, and his face was just, I was like, why would a male wear makeup? Because there's stereotype, the way I was raised. Looking at television, males don't wear makeup, only females. Okay, so I guess that's the first
encounter.
Strange or interesting encounter. His behavior from a distance. And then I went to Berkeley, which is a very progressive college.
Yeah, and you went to drama school?
My background is theater, yeah. That's my major, which acting and dancing is my background.
So after how many years of acting you did in Berkeley University?
The whole year, 4 years.
4 years?
In my college, yeah.
Wow, how was that experience?
It was very unique. I really had a very charming life. I had all this exposure, meeting people, really bright people, geniuses, Nobel Prize winners, and just people that, in my department, it wasn't so much, it was highly academic. It's not so much performing, but getting, like for example, in my acting class, we choose plays, we're given plays of different movements, and we choose a play, we choose the character, and we study that character. And that's how I learned when I watch people, even now to this day, when I see people from a distance, I watch their behavior, how they interact, how they move, how they look, how they walk. I study people all the time. It's natural.
So you were studying people,
yeah,
and then you also like to volunteer.
Well, yes, I do. I like to volunteer because I feel like it makes my life meaningful. Since I've had such a good life, I have more opportunities than most people. So I want to give back to society, and I feel like there's a purpose.
So you volunteer at open house?
Yes, I love.
How long you have been doing that?
I've been there for 2 years.
2 years. So what kind of people you interact over there?
I met with people of all different levels, and luckily,
are there older people?
Yeah, they're a lot older. And the different backgrounds, and
So what is open house about?
I think it's about being a lesbian, being gay, bisexual, being transgender.
So you are an ally of LGBT people.
Yes, I love them.
So was
They're
there any?
people. I don't really label people, to be honestly. I see them as a human being. It's just the way I look at
Yeah.
of looking at people. I don't judge you. I don't care what you are. As long as you have some human qualities, that you're kind, you have qualities, I can interact, I can communicate with you. I don't judge you by your sexuality. I don't think that's a priority. You know? I think being a decent human being, having integrity and being honest and treating each other kindly.
So was that
Yeah.
something which your parents taught you, or did you learn from somebody when you were growing up?
I think my mother modeled that because she's my first role model. You know, and I think I grew up in a kind of upper middle class neighborhood school too, and I didn't feel discriminated. I felt I love people. Just in general, I like people.
So you were pretty outgoing and pretty, you were talkative. You like to talk and
I'm very
you like to
open-minded.
engage.
Yes, I've been
So-
like that all my life. But now I think I'm more reserved. I got older, and I've seen a lot throughout my life.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think one friend who I became very good friends with, initially his name was John. I love people that are very highly bright, intelligent. I find it's very stimulating. Exposure, we can carry different topics because I love to learn things that different topics. His name is John. And initially, I went to his house. We built a friendship. And he said, he started telling me about his background, but he was very gentle. But he was in a process of becoming a woman.
Oh,
Now
so,
he's Amanda. Yeah,
so John became Amanda.
correct. He went through that transsexual change. He had to do the psychology assessment for a year. And then he was showing me things in his house. And I got to understand what a transgender, trying to understand him, he told me his background. And so that kind of helped me because I was really fascinated with transgender.
So what understanding did you get from John about transgender? Our audience would like to know.
They're human beings just like me. There's nothing different about them. It's just he's extremely bright. I mean, he's not just the average thinking. He's beyond. He's very bright, and I love bright. I love people that are really highly intelligent. They fascinate me.
And you also said that you were in love with a gay man.
Oh yeah, I was 8 years. I still am in love. He just got married Easter, and he invited me to go to Berkshire in Boston, Stockbridge, Boston, Massachusetts. Excuse me, Stockbridge, Massachusetts. And I said, well, he showed me the picture. You know, we text each other, and he says, Evelyn, you can come and visit. You know, I said, I would love to go to Stockbridge because there's a beautiful inn there. It's called the Red Line Inn. I said, I can sit there, have cocktails, and talk to people. You know, because different famous presidents have been there at the inn. And it's still like a stop in time. It's still that period when it was built. And I want to sit on the porch, have iced tea, talk to people. And he says, Evelyn, you can stay at my house. And I said, well, I'm a bit shy. I said, I don't know if I can handle. He said, he showed me, he has a big house. He goes, I'll be upstairs and you be downstairs. I'll leave you alone. Then we can go down to the inn and have hamburger. And so, I don't know if I can, I don't know. If you love someone, you know how to act. You act kind of different when you're in love with someone. Because it's never going to happen. But he teased me. He goes, Evelyn, maybe it's possible I can be bisexual. That's what he told me. And I said, when you like someone, it doesn't happen very often. You know, I was married, my husband died.
So you were married?
Yeah, I was married.
For how long?
I was married for many years, but we lived together. But it's not an open marriage, meaning we play games when we used to travel. We pretend we're not married. So we get to meet people, because if we go as a couple, people don't want to talk to us. You're boring, and you're a couple, right? So we pretend, but we still watch out for each other. Because we love each other. We care about each other. We care, I watch out for the passport, the money, and vice versa. When we're on a ferry, and we're on a train. I mean, he was my best friend. I lost him. That's when I met Robert. Robert, I said, why do I love him? I tried to figure that out for years. First of all, he went to Stanford. He's very bright, so I'm impressed with that.
So the first thing is that the person has to be super intelligent for you to fall in love with.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I have to admit that. You have to offer me
And then
intellectual stimulation.
Then what happened?
It's chemistry. I can't describe it. Then we went out, and I don't know how to act, because I've been married. I've been with a person for so long. I don't know how to. But I was attracted to him. I don't know why I'm attracted to him. I had no clue why. Because then one day, 5 years later, we went out to a bar or market, and Du Bois, by open house. And we had dinner, and then we had ice cream, and he said, let's go over here. So we were just talking, like we sitting right next to each other. I don't know, I just forgot. But it's not, I didn't show him, I want you, I want to be intimate. I just went like this. It was just naturally.
Yeah.
Just friendship. I mean, I go, oh my God, what did I do? But he's very calm. But I'm sure he's flattered that I like him because he's gay. But, there's no hope. I don't want anything. I just like his company.
So you're still friends with him?
Yeah, he just got married. He came here for Easter.
Oh, he married to another man?
Yeah, he came from Mexico. Lalo.
Lalo is his husband.
Yes, now it's his husband.
So does that break your heart? Or?
No.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I'll be honest. I don't mind sleeping with him next to me. It doesn't have to be intimate. Just his presence makes me feel safe. Makes me feel like I like to love someone.
Yes.
I don't want anything from you. I just want to love you.
Yes.
Like you. I mean, above liking is just, because I think that's important in life.
So for a very long time, in my life, I separated love from sex, because love is a feeling. You can care about somebody.
It's more lasting, I think.
You can sit with them, have coffee, have dinner, care for them.
Yes.
But it does not have to be
Sexual
relationship.
I think when my brother told me, I told him I like him very much, this gay man. He goes, Evelyn, you're better off with a gay man. It's more everlasting. Because with a heterosexual, they come and go, but you never know. But at least, again, he will not hurt you, and I won't hurt him. So one day I told him what my brother said. He goes, your brother's right. He said, I don't want anything from you. He doesn't want anything. I said, well, I don't want anything from you. So we're safe. We can, like each other forever. Evermore, maybe, not forever. I don't believe in forever. I don't like to use that word, evermore.
Yeah, so that is another way of falling in love with another person and caring for them. That is so beautiful.
Yeah, he knows that.
So,
but
Evelyn,
one day I did tell him, I said, I'm in love with you. I slipped and said it. I don't know why I said it. But not saying, I want you to want me. No, I just want to express my feelings. I love you. I don't say that to people very often.
Yeah, like
it's rare.
So many times when people are so afraid of even saying that to somebody. How beautiful it is to just tell somebody that you love them and you don't want anything back from them.
We both feel that way.
That is so wonderful. So Evelyn, what is your favorite movie?
Oh my goodness, Gregory Peck with Audrey Hepburn, The Roman Holidays.
Roman Holidays.
Yeah.
Wow. Why do you like that movie?
Well, Audrey's so innocent, so she has such, her youth, she's vulnerable, she's such beauty. And Gregory Peck is such a gentleman. I don't see him as a gentleman anymore. you don't come across them very often.
Yeah, I love
It's
old
rare.
movies, and
So
I
do
see
I.
them all the time.
I do
and
too.
They reopened the Castro Theater,
Yes, I heard about that.
so we can go and watch.
Maybe we'll go on a date. Perhaps.
So also, how long you have been living in San Francisco?
About maybe 28 years.
28 years.
It's been a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So what neighborhoods you like in San Francisco?
I'm open to all neighborhoods, but they're all becoming gentrified. So it's losing its character, but it's still there. When I've done a lot of traveling, I always love coming back to San Francisco.
So what
'Cause
is
it's
your
character.
favorite cafe
Oh, my favorite
where
cafe.
you just want to go and sit and have a cup of coffee by yourself? I like Cafe Trieste in the North Beach.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the North Beach, there are wonderful
Oh, yeah, on
cafes.
Grant.
Yeah.
And Columbus, yeah. That vicinity, I've been rediscovering that area again.
Yeah,
Going
yeah.
there, because when I initially came to San Francisco, I spent a lot of time in North Beach.
Yeah.
And I'm going back, but it brings a lot of memories. It's very difficult to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what memory would you say you said brings a lot of memories?
Well, the person I was married to, we used to go see Kanai. We used to go out there, USA Cafe. We used to eat. I love to eat until my heart is content. I can eat every hour by the hour.
What is your favorite kind of food?
I'm international, I like everything. I'm a good cook too, so.
Yeah.
Where-
Favorite restaurant?
I like many restaurants. I don't have any. I'm open to many things. I don't have favorites.
Yeah.
Because that's limited. I'm open to new experiences.
Wow, that's a new thing which I heard, that you don't have to have just one favorite place.
That's
you can
right.
have many favorite
Because
places.
widens your horizon, the way you see life. Yeah, you have a.
So when you talked about being in love with a gay man,
Oh, yeah.
what would you want to tell our audience about your feeling of love?
I don't think I can describe it in words. It's the description. I think it's very abstract. It's just a feeling. It's the.
It's inside.
It's the inner. It's in my heart.
It's a warm feeling.
Yeah, it's very deep. But it doesn't happen very often. Love is very rare for me.
So whenever somebody falls in love, they should know that they are with that person for a very special reason, and it is a special part of their life.
Which I'm lucky because I've been loved. I've been loved many times as one person. We love each other. It was a mutual thing, but I've been very fortunate. I've been asked to be. People have asked to marry me. What for? I don't need to be married. Been married once. Once is good enough, right?
Yeah.
Because you know what the experience is like. It's not a mystery. It's about give and take. It has to be, give and take. You have to reciprocate when you love each other, when you care. It's caring and being kind. Those are different elements. I think it's part of the recipe of love.
Thank you so much, Evelyn.